Hey guys, Dylan here. With all that's going on around the world today, I thought it'd be a great time to make my first YouTube video. With that being said, with sports organizations postponing their seasons and operations, all that was left for sports fans was the NFL draft last Thursday. Many former college athletes had their dreams come true, and I wanted to highlight some picks from the first round that were either controversial or all around great pickups for the teams involved. Now, with the first pick, the Bengals selected Joe Burrow. He was the Heisman Trophy winner from last year. Obviously, can't go wrong with that pick. Had one of the highest completion rates in history last season. So, Bengals get their cornerstone quarterback for the future, and the organization's on the up, I feel. And with the second pick, the Redskins selected Chase Young, arguably one of the best defensive end prospects in a long time. Could probably be a future Hall of Famer by the end of his career. Redskins get a great pickup to really complement their new coaching staff. Ron Rivera coming from the Panthers. So Redskins are also trending on the up. Might be changing their franchise around. And with the third pick, the Lions like Jeff Okudah, cornerback out of Ohio State. Best corner in the draft, according to experts. Many find him to be a lockdown physical cornerback with the fundamentals to be around for a long time. Bit of a bias towards picking cornerbacks in the top three, but the Lions saw him as a guy they can take in the top three and go against that, bias. So, arguably might be the next Darrelle Revis, and Lions get a cornerback to replace Slay that they recently traded to the Eagles. Now, with the fifth pick, the Dolphins selected Tua Tagovailoa. Obviously, injury concerns with his hip and ankle, but he, when healthy, can win you a championship. So why not take that risk? And that's what the Dolphins do there. And they get the quarterback they need to move on from Ryan Fitzpatrick, their bridge quarterback. So now with the sixth pick, we got the Chargers picking Justin Herbert out of Oregon, quarterback. They get their replacement for Rivers, who recently signed with the Colts. And the only problem with Herbert's he's got the talent, but his problem was his last few college games. He struggled, especially in the bowl game against Wisconsin, in the Rose Bowl. But all he's got to do is trust his fundamentals and his talent, and I think he'll be a great QB in the future. Now with the eighth pick, the Cardinals selected Isaiah Simmons, the linebacker out of Clemson. This guy is versatile. He ran a 4.4 as a linebacker. That is insane. He's quick for a guy that size. So obviously great pickup for the Cardinals, and he can play everywhere on the field. Now with the 12th pick, the Raiders selected Henry Ruggs. This guy ran a 4.27 at the combine, fastest receiver in the draft. And they need that for Derek Carr, who's on a contract year here, just to see if they want to keep him around. So this will help him hopefully get better. And so it's a good pickup for the Raiders who needed a wide receiver. They haven't had a good one since Amari Cooper, who they traded to the Cowboys in recent years. And now speaking of the Cowboys, with the 17th pick, they selected CeeDee Lamb, another receiver. Now he's seen as probably the best receiver in the draft. But with the Cowboys though, they needed players on the other side of the ball. They needed a playmaker and cornerback to replace Byron Jones. They need a safety on the defensive end to rush the quarterback. So you get the best player available in that spot, but it didn't address team needs. So their offense is stacked, but their defense is not looking as hot. Now the 22nd pick, another wide receiver went off the board. Justin Jefferson out of LSU. Went to the Vikings. He's going to replace Stephon Diggs, who they traded to the Bills. And he's a standout player, great pick. Surprised he was there for him. Surprised the Eagles didn't pick him at the 21st spot, but Vikings get their guy. And with the 26th pick, Packers selected Jordan Love, the quarterback out of Utah State. This was a very questionable pick. Many see this as the worst pick in the draft because Rodgers needed weapons around him. They were a few games off going to the Super Bowl, a few pieces off from going to the Super Bowl. So Rodgers needed some offensive weapons, not a backup. They didn't why draft his replacement. He said he wants to play till he's 40. That just doesn't make any sense. It just shows a lack of trust in your quarterback. So see how that goes out this season. And the 32nd pick, the Chiefs selected Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of LSU, the running back. And this guy's a utility running back. He plays like Maurice Jones-Drew. And the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year, and they just get better with this pick. It's not looking good for the rest of the NFL after that one. And that's all I got for you guys today. Check out WordPress in a few weeks. I'll have another article. All right, peace.